right, welcome to the second review of the evening. Up this time is Mother Machine. Team up for 1 to 4 player co-op platforming in a procedurally generated alien cave. Customize your gremlin, embrace the chaos, and fart on friends. Tackle challenges together, and unlock new looks and wild mutations for your next run. Um, I don't. No, we did not do any multiplayer
No.
with this. Um, Mainly because my copy of this game, not so much got corrupted, but Unreal games can have a problem on my laptop. I talked about this before.
Yeah.
This is one of those games that would just crash randomly if it worked at all. So, Petty had to do this solo. So, over to him for the details.
Well, I can definitely not recommend playing this game solo.
It's
Because,
probably not built for it.
no, it's not. It desperately wants you to play with a friend. As far as, like, age range, because, like, I think this is almost something maybe like an early teen game, not really like something like adult, like actually adult, like there's just too many like little farting gremlin noises and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say the fart jokes kind of give it away, don't it?
yeah. Um, but yeah, your basic gameplay is you will run around this cavern area, a randomly generated cavern area, and you get, and I actually use one of the fart power ups. Wonderful. Um, you need to run around here, and I guess just explore. I've not found anything that really tells me there's like a defined goal. Um, I guess of note, you fall damage is not very forgiving here. And also just combat is bad. Um, yeah, like I just died there. It's I'm guessing the combat encounters are they want you to play with friends. And there isn't even any type of bot system to even have some sort of helper. They want you to play with actual other people. Which it's great if you have other people who would be willing to play this with you, but I do not. Also looks like I lost my power-ups I had when I was running earlier. So that's unfortunate.
That's roguish.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. This doesn't really give any impression that it is anything related to Rogue other than the map changes, but they didn't really, you know,
Mm.
give me any reason why my power-ups wouldn't come with me. But I might have just forgot to save. So that very well could have been on me, but as far as fall damage goes, you see how I have this roll move? You would think, "Oh, if you're falling, you can roll to escape damage." Nope. Um The only thing you can do to save yourself when falling is if you're near a wall, you can cling to it to climb up or down. If you're not near a wall, that sucks to be you. And even then, when you're like trying to wall cling, if the wall's at a slight angle like this one here, you can still be. It can still count as you hitting ground, and you'll take all the damage. So I'm not a fan of that, but that's just a me thing. Granted, I'm used to games where I can, if they give me a roll, I can use that roll to escape damage. You do have an air dash. You have a, I believe it's a 4-hit combo. Yeah, you have a 4-hit combo. The enemy doesn't really have iframes, but you can't skip the animation lock of the 4th hit very well. Like you can roll around, but you also can't get out of the roll basically. So you can't just like juggle enemies. You still have to give them a chance to retaliate. Which that would be great if I had other people to, keep the stun lock going.
I
It
wish
just
I could have helped,
I
but
know it, but it still's one of those things. Definitely, like if you're someone who doesn't really have someone else to play with, then damn it, then you're probably not gonna want to even really look into this. You can eat things that are on the ground randomly. Some do special effects, some hurt you, some do nothing. These white puff things I've been eating will give you a temporary stamina increase because they use stamina wheels like The Legend of Zelda, the new modern ones. You can cling to most vertical walls I've seen so far, unless there becomes something later on. Yeah, you can cling to the walls and just kind of go around. You can get various mutations. I got the healing fart because I don't have any other ways to heal unless I
Because,
actually,
of course, that's a thing.
yeah. And I don't have any other means to heal. So, take your healing where you can get it. I'm sure there are probably some more better, like, combat ones, but only certain, I think so far I found only 2 things in the environment that you can eat that can actually give you health. So that's definitely a problem. There is a live system in here. You usually have, I believe I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 lives to start with. And here are here's an upgrade room where you can go in here and those like purple crystals I've been grabbing. I can get different power-ups. This one will, if I eat it, I can attract crystals to me. This one can allow you to store more food, so for your farts. These ones will give me 2 more hearts. And then this one over here, I can use it to give me extra lives. So yeah, now I have an extra life. And then once you're done, I don't know if you're supposed to be able to keep these abilities or if these are just temporary. Fucking wonderful. Yeah, what is this? Oh, is this a like save area? Sometimes you just have to follow this pipe and it will kind of show you where you need to go. And then I lost it. Wonderful. And yeah, here's more of those crystals I can use to get. I think you can only get the power-ups once per level. So, like, I can't run back there and get another HP power-up. Which is... Yeah, that's a choice. These pink slug things are the only thing I've really seen that eating them will give you more HP. And I think there's, like, some other, like, little fruits. But that's it in the way of healing. Damn it. And yeah, like, sometimes things like these, occasionally you'll find a rope like this where you can hold down and you can basically repel. And you can also attack on the ropes. Which, I mean, that's good. Sometimes the physics on how, like, jumping and stuff are handled oddly. I think they might be calculating your jump off the angle of the terrain you're on. The problem is you don't stand on it evenly, or it's not like, you know, level. It's very jagged, and they're overestimating your jump angle on that, which can sometimes make figuring out where you're going to jump very difficult. And I'm not dead, but yeah. And yeah, overall the game is, I'm not going to say it's awful, because I can imagine this could be fun with, you know, some friends. But definitely, like, if you have to play it solo, it's probably a definite pass. Music was there. The customization is weird. I believe it takes the same currency it does as your permanent power-ups, and they don't do anything permanent. Like the cosmetics are permanent, but they don't give you like any special abilities if you use the customization. So you need to choose whether or not you look different or get permanent abilities. So that's something I'm not a big fan of. Like, that's one of those things that, to me personally, that should be a different currency. Obviously not make it paid. Good lord, don't make cosmetics paid in a game like this. But you know, if I have to choose between making my character better and
I have some bad news on that front.
I did see there are some some premium options on cosmetics, but I mean, as a whole, there are some free cosmetics that are in the game, but you still need to use the same currency you would to upgrade your character. The game is 2D. There isn't any like 3D sections or whatnot. Oh, I think I hit the end of the level. Yes, I did. And yeah, at the end of every level, you will jump into a 3D printer. Well, it's some type of printer. It's weird. And then yeah, you get time limit to jump into there at the end of every level. And then you are sent back to the hub world with expedition complete. And I'm sure if I had more people to scour the area better, I could have got a better score. But yeah, that core energy, what you get for lives after, like after your run. And then here's just other upgrade things and whatnot. And then I think I can run over to the like upgrade dispensaries and kind of show that. Yeah, here's customization. So like I can change my head shape if I want to pay energy cores for it. Or I can use. Oh, these don't cost anything extra, at least not yet. I do have to buy some of these. Like, I don't like being able to buy abilities, especially because, like, healing slam, that's not good. Well, it's good, but that shouldn't be something you can pay for. But it looks like these. Okay, I don't think any of these require you to pay for. Do I need to pay anything on the other ones, or? Okay, weird. Alright, so I may not have to pay for at least some of the cosmetics. Or some of the abilities. I think it might just be for cosmetics. Which, if that's the case, that's fine. I might have just been confused. And then this is Mother. Yeah, she really wants you to go forth with your siblings. Uh... But yeah, overall, the game is... It's a game. It's very much a multiplayer game. Again, you can play through it solo, but it gets boring fast. And then, yeah, here's the... Um... Oh, there are, like, timed expedition bonuses. But yeah, we're not going to worry about that. But yeah. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Not about the game.
Gulix, you got anything?
Sorry, I was muted. No, not really.
All right, Adam, let's go into the base price of the game before we go into DLC.
Okay. Well, the base price is $15, 14 USD, 14.99 USD.
So effectively 30, because you're gonna at least want to bring one friend with you.
Yes, I suppose so, because we are well past the days of 4-packs.
Yeah, I mean it does have split screen, so if you're in a position where remote play together works well for you, technically you only need one copy. But at that point, you'll be paying more on internet than what you would be for another copy of this game. Or I guess if your co-op partner also lives with you or is close enough that they can be in the same room.
Or you're using Steam Decks.
Yeah, is this on any other platforms or is it just PC?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because this would be a very good Switch game.
Uh, to the machine. Looking. Looks like it's Steam only right now.
Fair enough. All right, now what are we looking at as far as the DLC?
All right, so there is the Mother Machine Cosmetics Pack, which gives you 50 plus customizable options. New head attachments, eyes, ears, limbs, back, skins. So I suppose the good news here is they're not nickel and diming you. Like, they're not charging for individual cosmetics.
It's not like 99 cents for each head or whatever.
No. It is like right now there is just the singular pack for $5, which, as far as cosmetic DLC goes, is pretty generous.
Yeah, because you're getting, what, 50 new cosmetic options?
Yeah. And really, if there's any place a game will just drain your wallet, it's on the cosmetics.
Right.
But that's not all we got in terms of DLC, because this has a DLC expansion called Misty Grove. A good thing about this is you don't need to have the DLC installed on each copy. As in, one person has DLC, all friends can play Misty Grove. And you'll be able. It's not just a expansion in terms of a new area, but you get new mutations as well. 10 of them. So this is $10, and you can get the entire package for $23.97. So that's the question here. Is this game worth essentially $25?
Yeah, see, that's kind of the problem.
How much does it depend on your tolerance for fart jokes?
Basically that, like, if you have, like, kids who don't mind, who are, think fart jokes are funny, and like exploration platformers, yeah, this could give them a good amount of enjoyment. If you're an adult like me, who haven't thought fart jokes are funny in over 20 years, then you're going to have less of a desire for this. If that makes sense.
I think it does. And I'm willing to bet paper money here that the optimal loadout here is 4 players. Like,
probably.
Usually, like, I've encountered other games where you have up to 4 players, and turns out it's the maximum amount of fun with 4 players. And when you have less than 4 players, it gets significantly less fun.
Right. But yeah, probably at very least one other would be better. But yeah, you're probably going to want 4.
So, good luck with that, or hope you have a large family.
Or both.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at on here. This isn't awful. It's just not a great experience alone, basically.
Right. It's just, as you've noted, the buy-in here in terms of multiplayer is a hard sell.
Yeah. Like, the price of that, if you have 4 local friends, is not bad. If you have to buy everybody a copy individually, and then at least somebody has to have the DLC, you're looking at the price of almost game and a half of a AAA title.
Yep. Like, just simple math, if you were to buy the entire package for 4 people, that's $100.
Yeah, this is not worth that. If you have to buy this for a group of people, absolutely not. If Steam Remote Play works for you, or you have local players, a possible worthwhile idea. If everybody needs to buy it separately for the multiplayer, no, absolutely not. I have not found enough here to
I
warrant.
mean, a lot of
dropping
AAA
it.
games are also multiplayer, but yeah.
Well, okay, fair enough, but at the same time, like, you could still get a single-player RPG.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could get Digimon Storytime Stranger, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy.
Or our next game in the lineup.
Yeah. Hey, what are we playing next, Adam?
Yes. Well, not so much we, but you will be playing Conglomerate 451, and Gollix will be on review duties.
I hope this isn't AAA priced.
It's not.